Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
He's been an absolute beast on the defensive end, racking up the steals and really making an impact on this side of the court.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Well, guys, we've seen star players forcing their way to new teams, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There will always be situations where guys are unhappy. You always hope that those don't play out publicly. When you have players actively seeking to move while they're under contract, that's not good for the league." Brian, we'll see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for the Heat. And it's the Beast in at the center position. Here's Mr. Perfect. And there's the screen. The shot comes out. So New York will take it the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Clock at 2. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's cool hands. Blocked again! Here's lights out. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Dub. Here's the pick. Here's Mr. Perfect. Just 5 to shoot. First quarter, just over a minute played. Misses the layup. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shot blocked. They retain possession. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And the second free throw is good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to cool hands. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for New York, number 18, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Mr. Perfect. Last game for him, he picked up 13 to the inside. Here's Dub. Pass to Lights Out. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dub from behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. 4th, Miami.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's the bodyguard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And the basket by Dub.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Cool Hands. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Takes a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fires the 3. Lights out, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the bodyguard. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Here's Lights Out. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Miami, number 30. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. New York trailing. Here's the bodyguard. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's cool hands. Pass to Battiswan. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. It's all knotted up.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Dub. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's the bodyguard. To the left wing. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's a screen. Pass to the Beast. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Battiswan. Pass to the bodyguard. Out to the right wing. And again, New York with the triple.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Dub. He has 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Timeout called the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Here's Cowboy. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. He's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Dub. Give him 8 points now. Here's the Beast. Can't get it to fall.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Battis one. Another shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And that one misses. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Mr. Perfect nails it from beyond the arc.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Battis one. The closer pulls it in. Here's Clutch, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Cowboy. From outside the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Mr. Perfect. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The closer, no good. Here's Battis one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Soto. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to the great one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Number 16. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Cowboy. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Number 3. 1 shot.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Mr. Perfect. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. Count the basket. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Here's the closer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Clutch. Fires in the triple. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to cool hands. Here's the Cobra to win the run. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Here's the great one. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Che. Out to the right wing. And there's a pick. Over to the wing. There's the 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now a timeout called by New York. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Fourth, Miami.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Red Hot. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 4. Pass to Che. Trying to get back on track. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's the great one. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Pound it inside.
14 foul. Shooting for Miami, number 16. One shot.
Knicks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Che. Here's Red Hot. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Right wing. They set a pick. Here's the Cobra. Yes, on the jumper.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Clutch. Here's the closer. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Hey, from beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And it's lights out in at the two-guard spot. And for New York, here's the bodyguard. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's New York scoring again.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Dub. Give him 8. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 6 points for him. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Heat lead by 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's the bodyguard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. Shooting from New York, number 25. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now a timeout called by New York. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Over to the wing. Pass to cool hands. Drops in the three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dub. It's not going to go for him. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the bodyguard. Here's baddest one. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, swiped away. Here's lights out. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
There's a screen. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, another missed shot. Pass to the bodyguard. And he's going for the oop here. Here's the beast. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dub. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Miami, number 22. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. 3-pointer. Lights out, no good. New York has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to cool hands.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Knicks, number 3.
Here's Cowboy. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From the arc. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Beast. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Little turnaround. Mr. Perfect shot is off. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
30 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to the Beast. Puts up the 8-footer. Off the window. It's good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. Miami, number 1.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Here's the steal. To the inside. And the basket by Mr. Moves. He's got 5. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires for 3. Out to the right wing. Dub. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Pass to cool hands. Here's Cowboy. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's the Beast. Here's lights out. And they get it back. Here's Dub. Let's go with a 3. Lights out, no good. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. New York trailing. Here's Red Hot. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the Beast. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's the Cobra. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Miami has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Clutch. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. Hits the trifecta. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Here's Cowboy. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to the closer. That three's off the mark. 1:49 left in the first half. Here's the Cobra. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Cowboy missing. Miami shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From 12 feet. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. Here's the Cobra. Here's Red Hot. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Mr. Perfect, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Mr. Perfect. From the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2. 5 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's the Cobra. Three-pointer, no good. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Clutch. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Number 289. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Miami. Number 31. One shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Che. Here's Cool Hands. Tipped. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low-energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better. Got to challenge shots, so we're playing low energy on offense.
Energy goes a long way. Good luck getting that up in the second half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
So often rookies run out of steam, but not this group. They've had staying power, man. I mean, they're finishing strong.
Just like us on 2K Sports, right?
Staying power.
Yeah. Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Heat.
It's impressive how well they've protected the ball. No messy dribbling. They've kept it on the string, fellas, and that's prevented the other guys from getting free possessions.
Certainly has been one of the difference makers in this game. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And New York shooting about 47%, a nice number. And it's lights out in at the 2. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Well, the Heat's shooting is around 55% so far. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's cool hands. The 3. Buries it from 3. 33 points for him.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's lights out. 3-pointer. They get it back. The Beast. Good. He's got 16.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 5. Pass to cool hands. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Beast.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
They set the pick. Here's Dub. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
To the middle. From the left block. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to the Beast. Lets it fly. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's cool hands. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's lights out. Pass to Dub. Here's the 3. That shot missing. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting from New York, number 30, at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Throws it up high. And the basket by Mr. Moves. 7 points in the game. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to cool hands. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the right wing. Mr. Perfect.
Third personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 points in the game. Here's Dub. They set the screen. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout, yes.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. The Heat, 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Cool Hands. Here's the bodyguard. 5 points in the game. The three. And again, the Knicks missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Cowboy. Inside. A shot to stop the run. Here's Dub. He's got 17. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And he gets it back. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Goes back up to the right side. Here's Cool Hands. New York, no good that time either.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8 points now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Dub. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Lights Out. He's got 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect. A leaner. And the jumper falls for him. And the Heat lead by 19.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
New York on D. Pass to Mr. Perfect.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's the Beast. He's got 18. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Heat foul. Number 17. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The home team on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. Pass to the closer from deep. Offensive rebound. The Beast. Good. Give him 20. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Cowboy from downtown. The shot no good. Here's the closer. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And the Knicks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Red Hot. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Pass to Clutch. Got a piece of it. Here's Mr. Perfect. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's the Cobra. Here's Jay. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for Miami, they're shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Pass to the Beast. Here's Clutch. And there's the screen. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
and they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
4-3. The shot by Cool Hands, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Red Hot. Can they get it? That one rolls around and rims out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to the closer. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
1:27 left in the third quarter here. Here's Cool Hands. With the drive. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And Miami will go the other way with it.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Clutch. Here's the Beast. 22 points for him. Clutch. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Cobra. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Missed inside. Miami shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Clutch. He's got 9. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Number 31 at the line for one.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 41% in this game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to the gray one. The three ball. On target from range. 14 points for him. Here's the Cobra. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Change your stance. Read the ball. Ball pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
And when the defense is lacking, Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all, and his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for New York, they've got Todd, and it's Flash in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Pass to Battiswan. Shot clock at 3. No good with a jumper from the wing. Well, Miami shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Mr. Perfect. Down low. Here's the closer, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Battiswan. Pass to the great one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Heat, number 16. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Oh, you love seeing him set that hard a screen, and boy, do they get a clean look off it.
Number 2, 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's the closer. Nice shot from the wing.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Q. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the great one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the wing, right side. And here's Todd outside. And again, the Knicks missing. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to the closer. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
It's both from the stripe. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
It's deflected. Here's Flash. Here's the bodyguard, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, number 25, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Here's Dub. Launches it. Can't get it to drop.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Todd. Here's the bodyguard. They set a pick. There's the drive.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for New York, number 25. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops him first. Both good from the line that time. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Here's the closer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Miami, number 12. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
For New York, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Flash. Takes the 3. And Todd with the 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here.
Team foul. Knicks foul, number 34. Second personal foul. Shooting for Miami, Akacha. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Pass to Red Hot. For 3. He can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Misses the three.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Red Hot. Here's Flash. Off target at the rim. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think, BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
And that one misses. And New York shooting 27% here in the fourth. Pass to Cowboy. Fires the three. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Mr. Moves. Rob. Here's Red Hot. Launches a three.
Knicks foul. Number 30. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Into the lineup for Miami. Number 16.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Lights Out. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
New York, no good that time either.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Heat, number 30. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. That one's no good. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the three-pointer goes.
For 3.
He's got 38.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's the great one. The Knicks with the rebound.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Over to the wing. Here's Cowboy. Out to the right wing. Off target with the three. Miami has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to the great one. Here's Mr. Moves.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
At the line for your heat, Kacha. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
And the basket by Cowboy.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's the great one. To the right side. Here's lights out. Offline with a 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
That shot off. And Miami will go the other way with it. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to the great one. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Here's Red Hot. And again, New York with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's lights out. Goes up on the wing. Not going to go that time.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. Here's Che. The bank shot, no good. Here's Mr. Perfect. And so the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.